Hey, welcome, world, once again to the Hang Podcast, hosted by yours truly, David V. Um, how's everybody doing? Well, I asked that. It's always a rhetorical question. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Uh, I can't hear what you said. But I'd love to eventually see how you're doing. If you're somebody that connects with me. And if you're not, go follow me on Instagram at d.mha0r. Once again, D major. And remember, this page also has an Instagram at the hang_podcast. So go tell me how you're doing there. Go follow it, go DM, and just let me know how your day is going. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having fun out there. So yeah, let's get straight to it because I talk too much right on these intros. And let's get to the actual interesting part of the podcast episode. But good old shout outs real quick. Just always want to shout out. Remember, Crafts by Alyssa. Go hit her up at crafts_by Alyssa LYSSA. Yeah, anything you want to customize, all the t-shirts we have, all the sweats we got. I know it's a little hot for sweats right now, but hey, maybe we'll have a summer sale, just like all the other stores have summer sales for winter clothes and vice versa. Yeah, definitely go check out Crafts by Alyssa on the Instagram, and she got an Etsy page there. Link to her Etsy page if you want other stuff that's already been done. But you like customized stuff with your name on it, or whatever saying you want to put on a something. Go hit her up for that. And just real quick, this is kind of low, isn't it? I apologize if the whole podcast, I just realized it was kind of low. So if the podcast is a little lower than this, my apologies in advance. But anyways, Crafts by Alyssa, Crafts_by Alyssa on IG. And yeah, well, shout out real quick, Hook Kickboxing, by the way. But you'll hear more about my personal experience at Hooked with my guests as well. So I'm just gonna let you know to go to I'mSoHooked.com or follow them at Hooked_Queens to check out everything that I talk about. And if you like to, you're gonna sweat out there, on the beach, but you want to work on that body, definitely go to Hook Kickboxing. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to get straight to the episode. The episode is, he'll tell you who he is a little more, but a good friend John that I have the fortunate pleasure of going to Hook Kickboxing with. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about that, a little bit of other stuff that we like to do, and yeah. Once again, thanks for coming by, John. Anybody else that yeah, honestly, like I said in the episode, if you're the type of person that likes this stuff, that's interested in coming on, don't be shy. Go ahead, send a DM, slide in it. All right, let's just get to the episode, guys, and hope you enjoy. I said episode 41,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. I might be wrong though. I'm not keeping track. But you guys are, and finally we got this guy coming through. It's funny because kind of not your first time on the podcast.
No.
Yeah, that's
if you count my Instagram comments as being on the podcast and you responding to them,
yeah,
then
thanks.
That would be it.
Telling you guys to do that, and you end up
long time fan, first time on the show.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. I tell everybody, it's like there's no right or wrong way. There's no reason to feel like, oh, I might fuck up. Like what? What is there to fuck up, man?
It's just a conversation.
You just gotta be yourself. And yeah, let's just talk like we have been doing.
What's on your agenda? Do you have a list of topics you're looking to discuss?
Yeah, oh shit. We have a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to hear that you. I mean, yeah, it makes sense because I guess we met through just one of the things we have in common,
Yeah.
which is just staying active, staying fit, just having fun.
Yeah.
that's really what I do. By the way, we're talking about kickboxing. That's where I first actually met John.
Shout out to Hooked
Yeah.
Kickboxing.
By the way, you want to tell them who you are in your own words?
Sure. My name is Jonathan Kilom, Queens native, born and raised. Since the quarantine, have been taking a liking to fitness and trying to better myself and my body, and which is where I met David at Hook Kickboxing.
All right.
So
That's right.
I like to work out now. I work as a technician. I'm trained as an actor and a musician. So
Yeah. So the followers of the podcast, I guess, could already hear why we get along. But my fault, I cut you off.
no, just like that's just who I am. What I like to do. I like to be creative and do creative things and get paid while doing it too. It's nice.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
always
might
a
as well.
bonus.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah.
So might as well have fun while you do it.
Hmm.
That's what I think, to be honest. If those people that out there that think that their life is miserable because like their job or whatever is like, there's I actually have worked with people that do love that. Like I remember when I did work at McDonald's once, and it was as a matter of fact, it's the one Times Square 42nd that's closed down
Wow.
now. It was
Rip.
overnight shift too.
Rip the Times Square
Which was
McDonald's,
like,
which was probably the worst shift.
I guess so, but it was actually because of that it was better.
Yeah.
It was more fun
Oh,
compared
yeah.
to like the daytime.
Oh,
Yeah, by a lot, and I was really young, so it was really fun. This is yours, by the way. Sorry.
that's okay. It's just a water bottle.
But yeah, like I had a manager that, like, he literally said, "I love my job," and he's just like going around, like just kind of killing it at being a McDonald's manager. I was like, I can't knock him for that, Like that's what in my opinion, that's what you should be doing.
That's who you want to be the manager, though. Somebody who actually wants to be it and do
Right.
it well, and someone who enjoys it and takes pride in their work.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you end up being a good one. Cause
Yeah.
it just kind of becomes. I mean, nothing's really easy, but kind of becomes a little easier.
When you have a reputation for being someone who's hardworking, definitely
Yeah.
helps open doors. You get recommendations. People think of you for things. Like I have friends who like hit me up for jobs because they know that I can handle it and be professional and help them out.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's really not that hard when you actually like it.
Hmm.
I mean, I know I keep saying that over and over.
Because it's true.
Yeah, because it's like,
The truth is worth repeating.
yeah, like just recently, getting back into like normal stuff, and just like going back to things that I used to do that were like tedious.
Mm-hmm.
But like I found myself like actually like I'm like I'll do it. Like it's just like, I'm getting the chance now more that like just not like the same as it's been. Thankfully, but I mean you've been staying active like you said, you just got into fitness yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean congrats.
Thanks.
Doing that. Like yeah, it's not the easy route, I guess.
No, once you're in it though, it is easy to stay consistent, definitely, but it's so hard to start and be consistent. But it was like a thing that I signed up for, and I was like, all right, this will work if I push myself and do it. So I started like a solid 3 times a week, making sure like at least 3 times a week I was going. Then once I was like comfortable and really like saw progress, I upped it to 4. And then I did like 5 right before I went to LA because I was really trying to get, LA fit. I was trying to really shed the pounds before I'm going out to Los Angeles where everybody is beautiful and famous and successful and talented. But that was, so I dropped to my goal, luckily, and got down to, I started at Hooked at 220 and I got down to 180 by the time I went to LA, and now I dropped yesterday. I weighed in 175, dropped another 5 pounds. So
Oh wow. Okay.
still going down, but now I'm trying to bulk and get that muscle,
Right.
filling it in now. So
Yeah, exactly.
yo, hot boy summer's coming in hot. It is. I'm making it happen. Like they were saying at Hook, summer bodies are made in the winter. I made it. I made it this
True.
winter. This winter I shredded, and yeah, it's definitely worth it.
And then it's also like that's only half the battle. Like the rest of the time, you gotta be like like as you go about your day, like what you eat and all that.
Yeah,
You know, that's
my
kind of
diet's
stuff you
drastically
have.
changed. I ate a lot of fast food, and
Right.
now when I think of fast food, I get sick. Like I'm like I don't even want to go near it, which is a
That's
good
good.
mind.
Yeah, that's
Like it's
good.
good to find those healthy things, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I do want one of those little cutie oranges from the fridge, or I grab a banana. Like I really try to have fruits to like lean towards like as healthier snacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's really what you gotta do. Like,
Yeah,
if you find yourself being that kind of person that just reach for something,
I was
make sure
addicted
it's
to
something good.
chocolate. I
Oh,
love
okay.
chocolate so much. Every day I had to have like a little bit of
Yeah, I
chocolate.
think. I mean, I'm that kind of person too, but I think if it's dark chocolate, it's a little
Hmm.
better.
Now I don't feel guilty.
Yeah,
Now I'm like I know I'll work it off. I'll burn it
that too.
off,
Yeah.
and I know like the rest of my diet is better, so I don't have to feel guilty for eating chocolate now.
Right. That's true. I mean, as long as you're not eating, you're eating the whole bar.
No, no,
Like,
the whole bar.
right.
No, my dad will eat a whole chocolate bar.
I might too. I'm not gonna front, but I don't know. I do love chocolate that much though. Like, can't lie. Everybody knows. But
My
yeah. Unfortunately, that's one thing that that's you just gotta have a good balance
Mhm.
with everything. But I personally like to cook a lot of different stuff,
Yeah,
like just to try it out and just try to see how I do it.
I make a mean fried rice.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I can't do that all the time. So just like, just watch, take care of yourself
Hmm.
throughout, and then pick your days here and there. Then you're like, yeah, I'll treat myself to some
Yeah,
fried, like you said, for some
I
fried
had
rice that you
sushi
make.
yesterday, and I earned it. I didn't feel
Yeah, I
bad.
love. That's once again, my listeners. That's one thing that they heard that like I want to learn how to make that myself.
Sushi. Oh,
Yeah.
I've made sushi with some friends, and they had the like bamboo tray that you like roll it on to
Yeah,
really like seal it
exactly.
up nice, and it was
I tried doing that.
it was good sushi. Very good homemade sushi.
Nice.
Oh, wait, back to chocolate. I want to say one thing. My parents just went to Serbia and
Oh,
came
okay.
back and brought back a bunch of like Serbian chocolate, and that's been like really hard. I'm trying to like slowly eat like
Oh, okay.
one piece a day
Just
to
really get
really
that.
not like eat so much, but it's so good. It's
Yeah,
like
it
this
must
like
be
chocolate
good.
with like graham crackers in it, and they have like
Wow.
really good chocolate over there. So
Yeah, I'm a sucker for chocolate every day,
Mhm.
like I said. So I'm over here imagining like you telling me like a fairy tale, like wow.
chocolate fairy
From
tale,
from
Willy
you said
Wonka.
Serbia?
Yeah, Serbia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
Is that where
family's from
they're
Serbia.
from?
Mhm.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they were born there. I was born here.
Yeah, same with me. Like my parents,
Hmm.
Mexico.
First generation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's how New York is. Like
Mhm.
everywhere in
Yeah,
New York.
a lot of
honestly,
immigrants. So
that's
many
how it
immigrants.
is.
I used to go every summer when I was a kid. So like I would go every summer and
Oh,
spend
that's
it
cool.
with my grandma there. So yeah, I speak it. Still go. I went last summer when I was really nervous about going because COVID was so bad. And I wasn't sure how it was over there, but my grandma's guilting me, saying like, "But if I die from this, you're never gonna see me again."
Oh,
So what do you
yeah.
say then? Sorry, grandma,
Right,
die?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
no, I had to go. So I went. So me and my sister go, and we're like, I'm so nervous on the plane there because like the plane there too was packed, and we're like wearing our
Oh,
masks
okay.
the whole time, but it was still very nerve wracking. And like luckily, knock on wood, we didn't get it, and the ride back with the plane was emptier, but and still like we didn't get it, thankfully. Got tested there and back, and we were safe, but it's still like nerve-wracking to be in a foreign country where you don't really know how
Yeah,
serious they're taking it unless you're there, because you can read any article and ask whoever, but unless you're there witnessing it, you don't know. And like it was a little more lax than I would have liked it, but my grandmother is still safe, knock on wood, and I don't know if she's gotten the vaccine or not, but I hope she does. But Serbia has been getting is a solidly rated vaccinated country right now
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the good thing is that it's not.
compared to other European countries.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, here luckily, like we do have like healthcare and all that, but like countries that have a lot of like a big population like this,
Mhm.
like Mexico, India, wherever, like
Yeah.
places like that, they
Big
don't have
and dense.
vaccines, and then luckily places like Serbia and other countries in Europe too, they're like not too many
Yeah.
people, so it's like a little easier.
Mhm.
But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I'll I don't know. Like I always think this. Like I'll give my vaccine to somebody that wants it over
Yeah.
there, you know. But yeah, that's how things work, unfortunately. But that's cool though. I mean, that you went like all the time, because not everybody that has immigrant parents go
Mhm.
back to like where they I guess where their parents are from, or
Yeah, it's where my
or even
mom's
speak the language.
family's from. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is cool to be bilingual for sure. What was I about to say? It was funny when lost it. Oh well. We'll get another thought. It's
It's
okay.
all right.
Keep the convo going.
Right, yeah. It's a podcast. You got it. No, but yeah, thanks for coming through. You're doing have you been doing? You were telling me a little bit about just like I forget the name of the challenge. I'm bad with names, but from a hook.
The
from
summer shred
yeah, like you go a
challenge.
certain amount of days,
Yeah.
a week.
Going 3 times a week
Yeah,
at
they have
minimum
things like that often.
to get some kind of elite prize
Right, they
at
don't
the
say
end.
what
We don't
it
know what it
is.
is. It's gonna be a surprise. It's a surprise.
All right.
Shout out to Liz and Brooke. They asked me to shout them out.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, yeah, go follow Hook. You guys hear that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, luckily, I've had some time myself, like you said before. I'm going somewhere. Well, same exact place you went. And then yeah, like not that 1 month is gonna make the biggest difference. Like it's really like you said, like over the whole past year.
My first month, I lost 5 pounds. So like it's 5 pounds. I'm 5 pounds down. You feel good, but it's like it's not significant enough to really see that much change. Your clothes might fit a little bit better, but you got to keep going to really see it. And now people I haven't seen in like 2 years are like, "Whoa, you look crazy. I wouldn't recognize you if you didn't take your mask off." Like they don't recognize you.
Yeah.
So it's
That's pretty. I mean, that's cool. That's funny that you say that. Like, they didn't recognize you with the mask thing, and like, that's what masks. Oh yeah, I guess you guys. I mean, you guys can't see, but yeah, that's
I got a picture here. I'm showing David of some before
Yeah.
pictures of me.
I mean, I can see how that is you.
Yeah, that one's a little more recent.
All right.
This one was maybe a few years back, but still, I was like, very chubby. And this was just before joining Hooked. This was 3 days.
Oh yeah, that's more. I guess
before joining.
That's correct.
Because, and like even here, you can see like compared to that picture, my stomach is definitely, and like this one, my stomach is definitely down a little bit here because I dropped 20 pounds by this photo.
Yeah, by that photo, it looks more even.
A little bit. I'm still boxy. I'm still chubby. My face. Oh god, that double chin. But it definitely got rid of it slowly. Still got a little, but it's going. But yeah, progress is significant, and I'm happy. And I'm down 2 shirt sizes, freaking 6 inches on my waist. Like
yeah. What I like to think is that like that progress that you're talking about, like.
But it took
going back
7 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say going back to like try to make it fun. You probably did, right? Like looking back at it.
Dude, I was wanting to join something like kickboxing for so long, and then I finally like bit the bullet and did this, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick to it and see how it works. And I was having so much fun, and but the first 3 workouts were like, damn, this is the hardest workout I ever did.
Yeah.
The second one, this one was harder. Then the third one was like, oh my god, this one's harder. And then by the fourth one, I was like, oh, not as sore. And then you really start to like get used to it, and it's crazy. And now you're like, you got to keep going. And now I'm like adding weights to my workout to modify myself, to push myself harder, to really see more results in other aspects.
Yeah, definitely.
We keep going back to fitness.
Yeah, I mean that's it's funny. I guess that is how we met.
Because that's our main relationship is seeing each other there. It was cool to see you at Adelphi working on the other side.
That was good to like find out that we had similarities in other things.
Yeah,
so.
And then how our mutual boss tells David like, "Hey, you go to this gym," and David's like, "How do you know that?" It's because I posted a picture with him on my Instagram, and small world as it is, and in like theater tech too, like a lot of people, it is a very small world. Everybody knows each other. Everyone's worked for each other and then gone off and done their own thing, and it is like a pretty small world. So yeah, we find out we know each other and have similar work interests, workout interests, work and workout.
Yeah, I mean, like they just happen to be. I mean, I keep saying like, oh, it's fun, this, that. But yeah, it's like I was just trying to do fun stuff because I have to work. We all have to make money. So
Yeah.
might as well do it to what you want to like, just have fun doing. Same thing as like staying fit and healthy. Just like
Find something that you
know,
love to do.
Yeah.
And if it's good for you, then like yeah, you've found the thing.
Yes, I mean, unfortunately, that's what everybody should be doing. But you gotta understand, we're all humans. We all got flaws. I mean, that's cool. I mean, you see like the growth as a person of yourself. That you like, like thinking back of that about that person, how that person thought, like your older self, and it's just like, it's like probably a whole another person mentality wise, like how you approach things, how you like, I guess like your what you thought I guess fun was.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, I still hate running though. That hasn't changed.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
God, running. Honestly, I haven't I haven't run since last summer though. And last summer I did do like my best mile time I had ever done since high school.
Wow, okay.
So now I would kind of be curious to see what my mile time is. Soon enough, I'm gonna hit the park and like run those 4 laps around the track and see what my time is. God, in high school they had us do that relentlessly.
Oh, okay.
And it was a lot. Gym, oh my God. My high school treated gym like the military. It was tough.
And like your gym playoffs to make.
Oh my God. Something like that, kind of.
I mean, I honestly, I played a lot of sports in high school. But once again, it's because I was just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Because I had to do some type of physical activity.
I did jazz band after school. I didn't play sport.
Yeah, that was another thing that I liked to do was like music. Like the only music class they had in my high school was they had very few classes, but it was choir, and I just joined it to get an easy A or whatever, and then elective, and I guess that's where like the seats got planted for my interest in music.
And then you actually like, oh, music's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, kind of like, once again, it's like you're growing as a person, so the interest of what you think fun is tends to change, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like back then, I was into sports. Like I wanted to play for the Yankees.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I see your baseball bat.
NFL,
I see a little football helmet over there.
Yeah. I mean, I still love football. I wish I could coach it, but like I said, for for the past year, there hasn't been many opportunities. Maybe in the future, in the short future.
New York had a good day the other day. I saw it got reported only 8 deaths in all of New York State and 0 in New York City. I don't know.
I saw that.
I don't know what that number is today, but that really does give me hope to see that and be like, okay, things are finally coming back. Vaccine is in enough people that we can bring down this infection rate and get back to some normalcy sometime this summer, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I think
things are definitely opening up very quickly.
Yeah.
Like maskless policies are being dropped left and right.
Yeah.
A little too fast. I'm still wearing mine in like the supermarket and like a Dunkin' or a Starbucks and stuff like that. I'm still going in with my mask on, but
yeah.
like
I mean, if you think about it, there always has been those places where it's like a high chance that you'll get like germs off of something else or somebody else.
Yeah, I was thinking back at this one place where I got food like during the pandemic, not at any kind of like down point of infection rates. There were like people in some place wearing masks, but like they were down and this dude's talking while making my food, and I never thought about that before.
Oh, right.
But now I'm like, you're talking into my food and your germs are going directly into that. And I'm like, why is your mask not on? Like when you're making food. And now I think that is like a solid policy for food workers to wear masks while they're making your food. Like, stuff falls out of your face and your nose and your mouth into food all the time. Like if people wear hairnets, why wouldn't they wear masks? Right?
Right.
They wear hairnets. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, that's a very good observation. But that's one of the many.
Yeah.
But so hopefully, I think these are little things that humans have to go through as their species to like, I guess, improve. Like a pandemic to like make you realize that like
try to come out better on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. but it's happened before, you know. A good thing, yeah, that we came out to the other side. We're still here.
Yeah, those first couple months, it was okay. I was watching a lot of TV. I was watching a lot of the DC hero shows.
Oh, okay.
On the CW,
Yeah.
all like the Arrow, the Flash, Black Lightning, Supergirl, DC Legends of Tomorrow, Constantine. There were so many more. I watched them all. I caught up on all of them. There was so many hours of television, so many seasons of TV. Insane. But great shows. Recommend them to anybody watching into superhero shows to watch the whole Arrowverse in like chronological order, because they also have like cool crossover episodes.
Yeah, I've seen those. Matter of fact.
Yeah,
Flash.
Crisis on Infinite Earths was like the last big one before the Arrow ended. So,
do you think they make better DC shows than movies?
that's always been the like
so,
common
right?
thing. I haven't seen many of the movies. I haven't seen like the new Batman, Wonder Woman, anything really. I saw the Aquaman movie. I thought that was pretty good. But I think the shows are very good. I think the Marvel shows were good too, though. Some people say they didn't like the Marvel. I mean, some of them were all right. Daredevil was very good. Daredevil was probably the best one.
Oh, okay. The show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying, of course.
Yeah, the show. The show was really good.
It's funny. I haven't seen the whole show, but I do like all the fighting. Like it's top notch fighting.
I had this one fight master who judged us at my college, was in an episode of Daredevil playing one of the like gangsters who, I don't remember if he's holding like a gun or something, and he's like shaking it, like, like scared or something like that. But I remember like seeing him and I was like, hey, I know that guy.
Oh, wow,
Mike Chin. Cool. Shout out.
Nice.
So that's cool when you see people who you like work with or know just like in stuff. Is also like surreal.
That's true. I've seen plenty of, I guess, celebrities, you could say, a good amount. And it's like, yeah, I mean, if I could have like, if I'm not like one to like intrude your space, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if there's something to be said, like, you know, I'll gladly say, you know, have a little conversation with him on the side, I guess, him waiting to go on stage or something.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like, I don't like to be like, I don't want to make fun of people who do try to get autographs and things like that. But like, because I am kind of working with you, I don't want to be doing like, I feel like I treat you as a peer.
Yeah.
You know, even though you are like good at what you do. And I think that's how you. I mean, that's kind of how you. I guess.
Especially when you're working the show, you gotta like be cool and just be like, yeah, 5 minutes, guys. I got to do that for like a bunch of like comedians who were like at the college, and they were like guys who had been on like Comedy Central specials and stuff.
Oh,
I forget
cool.
who
Nice.
it was now, but I was like kind of nervous. They were like, oh, thanks. I was like, cool. And I felt like so starstruck, but you gotta play it cool. You gotta be like,
shit.
okay, that's it.
Yeah,
and you just
right.
walk out. You're like, oh, I got to tell them their 5 minutes is here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because I listen to comedians' podcasts, and like, just like what you're talking about, they talk about like how like they don't want to do that to like comedians that they look up to, like when they end up working with them.
What do you mean?
So,
Oh, they don't want to like freak out.
yeah, they don't want to be like, hey, I'm such a big fan of
Yeah.
you. Can you maybe like, you know, blah, 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 like just sound like a fan, I guess. You know, I guess they just try to treat it like, yeah, it's just another person that you work with.
Yeah, try to be cool, be casual. I'm trying to think. Working at Adelphi back, like I had cool encounters with like Broadway stars and stuff, and like
Oh yeah.
they come a lot. The stars of Rent would always come because Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent, went to Adelphi, so Adelphi
Yeah, I've seen
brings them back
myself,
a lot.
yeah.
So that's really cool to see stars from like something like that. I'm trying to think who else was like a big one who like I got to work. A cool one.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, Chris Allen. That was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
He's a nice guy. Chris Allen from American Idol.
Yeah. Nice. Now, yeah, I feel like
He's shorter than you think.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Chriselle.
That's funny. Hey, they make, TV as a whole, like, you know. I mean, you've seen it yourself.
People look way taller on TV.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you've worked things.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to burst your bubble, people out there, but, like, entertainment and I guess, like, show business or whatever you want to call it. It's all about, like, bells and whistles and fireworks.
Show business is fake? Is that what you're saying?
No.
What?
No. It's all real.
Oh.
No, it's all real. You don't remember when Iron Man and the rest of the Avengers, Spider-Man,
actually saved New York?
Yeah, New York. Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember where I was living.
I love when they shoot on site and they just destroy buildings for real for the movies. New York took forever to rebuild. That's why the Belt Parkway is still under construction. Oh, got the Belt Parkway.
Shit.
But like, yeah, half the highways in New York are never done. They're just like, what are they still doing with the Van Wyck? They keep moving the lanes back and forth, and that's what they keep doing. They're never finishing it.
Yeah, that whole intersection is like, what's going on here? It's all
they got rid of.
changing.
They moved the Jackie Robinson exit off the Grand Central. Now it's on the left.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Something like that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like instead of going this way, you got to go around, and it makes you go like that.
Yeah, it's so different now. Like it changes every like 3 months, or 2.
That's what our hardworking tax dollars are going towards.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
messing with the Van Wyck forever.
I hope they do improve it, because I know there's technically not ways to get like on one of the highways.
It looks like if they just stopped, it would be fine.
Right? Yeah. Like it kind of works as it is. So I hope they actually make it better.
It's got to be almost there. If anyone works in construction and can let us know when the Van Wyck will be completed, please comment.
Right.
Please comment your knowledge of New York City construction.
That's definitely the Queens version of like the 2nd Avenue train. Like, is that a thing? Is that gonna finish?
Yeah. Okay. You said that, and I'm like, there's no 2nd Avenue.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I didn't even know what you were referring to.
They kind of like made one.
Were they talking about a 2nd Avenue train? I haven't even heard this.
Yeah. Like I remember when I was younger. Like, there used to be, once again, construction always on 2nd Avenue. I'm like, I guess they're building the trains. You know? They're building the trains, and there's, like, only enough Q train from, like, 96 to, like, 50-something on 2nd Avenue.
Okay. That's why you got to transfer.
Yeah.
Tough. Transfer.
Yep.
Yo, one time I ran down the stairs trying to catch my train with a rat. Like, it was the most New York I ever
you're
felt.
Both trying to catch the train.
So like I was dude, you wouldn't even believe it. I was about to like go down the stairs, and I see this rat, and I'm like, ugh, a rat, and like it's like didn't move either. And I hear the train coming like from the stairs. I'm like, shit, I gotta run. So like I start running down the stairs, and the rat starts running down the stairs with me, like literally same speed. Like we're like running down the stairs, and I'm like, oh my god. And like I'm like, we both had to catch our train. Like the rat heard it too. It was like, oh, my train's here, time to go. So he got off at 42nd. I stayed on till 59th, and so
You're classier.
Yeah, I had to switch uptown. No, no, but that was like, I don't know where he went, but it was really funny. It was a very New York moment to run down the stairs with a rat to get my train.
Yeah, that's true. Anybody in New York that doesn't hear, because we have fans in France.
Oh.
One fan. There's one listener from France.
What time is it in France right now? Bonsoir. Or it's about to be the morning, so. I forget how to say morning in French. I did take French in high school, but I don't remember that much.
Oh yeah, me too. Exactly. I'm trying to remember right now.
Sorry, Miss Lopera.
Yeah, God. I did not.
She'd be disappointed. She was really funny. She was a great French teacher. Shout out to Miss Lopera.
Okay. Not après-midi. That's before day, so that's morning, I think. No, I'm probably wrong. Let's look it up on Google.
How to say good morning in French.
There you go, Siri.
Bonjour. Yeah, okay, so it's just bonjour. I was like, bonjour, isn't that just good day?
Yeah.
You say bonjour?
Okay.
Well,
What about morning though?
in the morning in Beauty and the Beast, they all say bonjour to Belle when she runs through the town.
Oh right.
Bonjour.
Hello, hello.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always.
What about just morning? I'm just curious. French. Oh, French. There you go. No.
Matin.
Is it?
Matin.
Is that from France?
Le matin. Le matin. The morning.
Or is that like Montreal?
Oh, is that like, yeah,
Yeah.
like Canadian French?
Yeah. Say good morning. Just say it. Oh, commercials.
You are, you are hitting too many buttons.
Okay, yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah. Going on the internet is a dangerous place sometimes.
Get lost. Oh.
So
See what the check what the people on Instagram are saying. You got some comments there.
oh man, it's Ryan Live from high school. That's good, Ryan Live. I think he lives in like Boston or something. I gotta go visit him. Oh, we don't know anymore.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. We're not sponsored. You can't show them.
Right. Yeah, what's up, Ryan Light? Thanks for tuning in. You come down to New York. Okay, good. Nice.
Come have a non-branded, non-sponsored beer.
Right.
General beer.
Yeah, we get it from the general store, and everybody looks like.
Is bass your main instrument? I see you got the bass in the corner there.
Yeah, that's the latest thing I've been trying to practice.
Oh, latest?
Yeah.
What'd you start with?
I guess piano.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like I told you, technically singing. Or,
Okay, you quiet.
like-
Right.
I mean, I was just the bass or sometimes baritone.
Okay.
You know, and, there you go. I like the bass.
Low tones.
I like the bass. And
Do you slap at the bass or do you just do finger?
I mean, yeah.
You're not slapping yet.
Yeah. We'll get there. I mean, I try it out, but you know.
I know some fire bassists back from my jazz band days.
Okay.
In high school, I was in a really good jazz band called the York College Blue Notes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Blue Notes. They got
York College, okay.
They lost funding, but it was a high school program. it was a program at the college
cool.
that allowed high school students to come and get college credit and to play in their band.
Nice.
And it was really cool. Got college credit for it. I got so much better at music. Yeah, so that was like a really, really awesome program that helped me get so much better at Barry Sax is what I played.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what
Barry
instruments you
Sax.
played. Okay.
I started on tenor in the 4th grade, and then after my freshman year of high school, the baritone player in our jazz band graduated, so they were like, all right, we need somebody to switch to baritone. We have no baritone. And I really didn't want to, but the other tenor guy was like, no, I don't want to. Like, he like really didn't want to. He really didn't want to. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
And I started playing it, and I like fell in love with it, and I love it so much. I love playing the bari. I love doubling the bass parts and those like low tones. So great. So
Nice.
that's my instrument. I play bari, I play piano, I play guitar, I play ukulele, and I play drums.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I'm starting with a little bit of trumpet. My sister has a trumpet. She played trumpet in elementary school, so I have been messing around with that a little bit, trying to get some sound on that. But that's real hard on the lips. That's a hard embouchure.
Yeah,
to,
it
like
definitely is, right?
to like do well is very difficult. I can do some basic tones, but my range is not the best yet. It will be soon. Got to practice more.
That's funny how like those kind of instruments, I guess just like brass in general, like they kind of depend on how high you personally can go.
I want to get a plastic trombone. Have
Yeah.
you seen those?
I think so, yeah.
The P-bone. They're
think
cool.
so,
I have
yeah.
played one of those, and those are actually not too hard to play. Like the plastic mouthpiece somehow is like easier on your lips than a metal one, I think. Or maybe trombone is easier than trumpet because it is wider. It's a wider mouthpiece, so
Right.
maybe that makes it easier. But
Yeah,
I like
think
played one of
so.
those, and that was really fun. I think. And the P-bones are like pretty cheap for a plastic trombone, and it sounds not half bad for a plastic instrument. So.
Hey, at the end of the day, technology nowadays can make anything.
Oh,
sound
I
good.
should just 3D print my own plastic trombone. You just gave me a great idea.
There you go.
You got to print it in pieces. I don't know how that would sound. That would be like weird. The density of that. That'd be a cool thing to try. If anyone listening and has access to a 3D printer and would like to test this out for us, Print out a plastic trombone and let me know.
Yeah, they make crazy shit
Mm-hmm.
on 3D printers. Like, yeah, I mean the list is big, so you go look at all those videos.
Anything is probably already uploaded and has been designed for you to just download and just print out.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. You just print it all in parts and just assemble.
Yeah. How long you think till like is ECS or like everybody could access it?
Hmm?
How long do you think till everybody could access a 3D printer?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
I think
affordability is not crazy, but it's like people aren't seeing the benefits of them yet.
Right. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna depend on when the masses are like, oh wow, this is actually insanely cool. I mean, I haven't gotten it yet. I know it's
Right.
cool, but I'm not like pressing to get it because I don't really see how it would benefit me yet personally. To really 3D
Right,
print
yeah,
my
that's
own
true.
stuff. I don't know what I need to 3D print or what I would be able to do with
Yeah,
that.
You're either gonna have to
Or if I'm
invest-
just gonna be pouring money into it and then I'm not really gonna get anything out of it except like an ashtray I can make myself or like something. Like it's gotta be something really useful or like maybe I'll make like an Etsy for 3D printing, but then everybody would just do that.
Right.
I gotta do it first before everyone else does it.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
too late.
yeah.
I've already said it out loud, so in this minute someone just did it. I already had the thought too late.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there. That's cool. I mean, everybody makes similar things, so might as well do it too.
Mhm.
And then just, you know, it's gonna work itself out. Like, like like I don't want to call it occupations, but like what people do.
Mhm.
You know, I guess different levels. And, you know, I'm not telling you go get a 3D printer and then you'll eventually be happy with
Yeah.
it. But, yeah, there's the people that, like, are willing to spend not only the money, but the time to, like, figure out how they could benefit from it. Or they're either that or they already know because they somehow already had that.
I'm trying to think of what
intuition.
I could even do with a 3D printer myself.
Yeah, I mean that's cool though. I mean you have to like I'm not saying you have to, but I assume those people are actual like high level software engineers or I don't know what kind of engineers they would be, mechanical.
I mean, and some of them are just teenagers who go on Reddit on Reddit boards or I don't know what and find these pre-loaded designs for things and just make shit. I know like some people like print out things for cosplays and they
Oh,
sell them
wow,
for
yeah,
that.
that's cool.
So that could be a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's like I wish I could pull cosplays off. I mean that's
I've never been to like a Comic-Con or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I mean I've like seen a thing like what do you call it? I forgot to the Star Wars one. And like yeah, you know, I'm just like there, like in plain human clothing.
Plain human clothing.
Uh,
No alien clothing here, just
right.
human
And
clothing.
then there's, like,
you sound
a-
like an alien for saying
There's
that.
like a whole like I don't know, they're like 100 deep or something, like a whole section of the arena that's just Mandalorians. Like people in their own unique
Boba Fett's all just all different Mandalorians.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
they're
cool.
their own unique.
I haven't seen Mandalorian yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Disney Plus, so I haven't seen.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I mean,
Well, Disney Plus.
it all like I said, it all gets out there eventually.
I have like 5 other streaming sites, but I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
I have like Netflix,
That's the
Hulu,
one.
Prime, HBO Max, Apple TV Plus, but that was free.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't pay for that. That one came with my laptop.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it's all right. You still watch plenty of stuff. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of options. Yeah, there's a lot of options out there. So like, I think that's what I was trying to say. Like, you know, there's so many options out there. There's like so much stuff being made that like, you know, like even though it's not the most popular, people still watch it. So it's like I said, different levels to like just doing what you like to do.
Sea of Mandalorians.
Yeah, I mean, Mandalorian is okay. I mean, I have it. I mean, we're not gonna watch it here, but Yeah. It's
That new is it a Loki show that's coming out, or is it a movie? It's a show.
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I've already seen luckily I do have Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
So I see all the shows that they come out with. You know,
Nice.
those Marvel ones.
Nice. I just saw Quiet Place 2 last night.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to see myself because I'm a fan of the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. I liked it. It was cool.
Yeah, it's getting on.
Not gonna say much, but it was definitely got a little emotional.
Okay. But I was gonna say, I thought that was a theater thing, or like are they doing it both?
No, yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was at the AMC,
Nice.
Fresh Meadows.
Oh, that one, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got the cool chairs where I end up falling asleep, unfortunately.
Yeah, the dude behind us did fall asleep. The dude behind me and my friend who went, we heard him snoring. And my friend's like, that guy's sleeping. And I'm like, shh, it's a quiet place. You can't talk, the monster's gonna get you,
Right.
idiot. They're gonna get that guy for sleeping. He's like,
Right.
we really heard him straight up
shit.
snoring. It's funny. The movie was too quiet. The movie was too quiet for him.
I mean, there's been movies where it's like, I think I saw one of the Transformer movies in that theater.
It wasn't as quiet as the first movie where it was those super long stretches of quiet for 20 minutes straight. This had different louder parts. It was different from the first movie, but a very good continuance of the first.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I try not to have high expectations because I might be disappointed, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
Did you watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
What'd you think of
fan
that?
of it? To be honest, I know it's cheesy '80s shit, but I guess that's why I like it.
I think it was a pretty cool continuation
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the original story. I never knew there was a third Karate Kid movie because it wasn't that popular.
With Jaden Smith.
No. With Ralph Macchio. There was one. There was a second one where he goes to Osaka, and there's a third one.
He comes back and
Exactly. You haven't seen it either, have you? You haven't seen it because it's not popular. But then he joins Cobra
I
Kai,
have to look it. Oh yeah. I have
and there's
to
a
look it up.
flashback of that.
That's why
There
we-
is a flashback.
That's why
of-
we fact check ourselves
Look it up.
here.
Look it up. No, I'm telling you. So there is a flashback in Cobra Kai of him telling them about I used to be in Cobra Kai. Ralph Macchio's character has this whole thing, and there's a flashback of him in a Cobra Kai gi, breaking ice, or I forget exactly what it was in that exact flashback scene from Cobra Kai. But I was like, holy crap, this movie exists. I didn't even know. And apparently that's also where you see more of Kreese's story in the third movie as well. I didn't know that. I never even heard of this third movie, but that's because it didn't do as well, apparently.
Alright, so
Ah! He found it on Google.
okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, obviously I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Dude.
But what? I mean, yeah, it says
Silver offers to train Daniel for the tournament at the Cobra Kai dojo. I told you. Yeah. So
okay.
So I didn't know that was a thing. So I need to go back and watch it. But I think the continuation is very good, and I love all the actors in it, and the fight scenes are so good. Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I think it's super well done. I can't wait for another season to come out.
I can't believe I've
Cobra
never known about
Kai.
this.
Oh my god, with Eagle Fang Karate. I want to get that. They sold T-shirts for that fake.
Yeah, for sure.
Evil. Eagles don't have fangs. So funny. So good.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I'd wear that shirt to Hooked. Eagle Fang
Yeah.
Karate. That'd be a great shirt to wear to the gym. Oh,
Perfect shirt.
I got this one shirt when I was in L.A. that has a cat on it. I think holding a barbell. I gotta look at it again. And it says weights before dates. And I have to pick a day to wear it to the gym. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, nice.
Funny workout gear.
Yeah, I like to wear try to up my sock game up. I don't like to wear socks, but like I said, I'm missing a fucking toenail, so
Oh.
gotta protect it.
Yeah. Let me see.
I mean, you can if you want.
Let me see. Where?
Kind of halfway grown back.
Oh yeah, I'm like the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty much grown back. That's
I
not.
mean, not really, but I mean, look at the.
How'd you lose
look
it?
at the other one.
Did you tell me about
Kicking it
that?
weird.
Oh.
Being lazy. Like, that's
I mean,
not
okay,
the same thing.
yes, I know what a regular toenail looks like. I don't need you to show me your other foot for comparison, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought. I thought it was really gonna be like nothing there, like just like a fleshy nub with no nail.
It used to be nothing there. Oh.
No, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like it's coming back. You know, I don't like to wear socks on the mat. I will slip. I think I wore socks once when I had like a busted, like I had like a scab that like popped open from kicking the bag.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me cover that before I bleed all over the mat. So I had to put socks on for that, but I definitely do not have grip when I'm wearing the socks. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know how I kind of adjust.
I don't know.
Because it's not. Yeah, I do slide.
No,
back.
there's a lot of people at Hooked who wear socks on the mat, which I think is like some people can do it. I don't know.
It is a little harder, I guess.
Maybe that's why they do it, and it's harder. And I'm just a wimp, and I just can't do it. I just can't handle the socks on the mat. It's just not. I'm not strong enough.
Oh wow. Okay, so I guess I should keep it up.
I guess you're just stronger than me, David.
No, listen. I gotta get back into actual weight room myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it sounds like not a drag, but like sounds a little tedious. But I don't know. By now, I feel like because like I said in high school, I did sports. Football was my main thing, so I was trying to get as big as possible. So like a weight room is like, whatever. Like by now, like I have very unique workouts that are not really like just regular bench press or squats. Like I mean, I still do those, and that's what I was thinking about today. Like, man, when I was in high school, all I did was fucking curls, bench press. It's kind of it.
Yeah, like, and it's basic, and now you've got like cool like conditioning and body weight stuff under your belt.
That, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been done that. And it ends up being more fun. Like it's not just like the same old shit all the time.
Yeah. High energy, changing it all the time, and it's good stuff. Having different workouts that you like to do, but that also push you.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I hate to break the momentum, but I need a fucking battery change.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick break.
All right.
And we'll be right back.
Woo.
For more Dave Show. Nah, it's not Dave Show. Fucking Bang.
Okay, hope you guys enjoying that. This is a little halftime show. No, it's not a show. Sorry, it's a commercial. Halftime commercial. No, I just really want to tell you about. If you guys haven't heard before, you know what I'm going to talk about. If you heard the podcast before, you know what I'm going to talk about. I'll give you a hint. It starts with Mo, ends with Nate. Monat, that's right, or Monat, however you want to say it. American French way, even though it is an American company, it stands for Modern Nature, and they make technically it's hair and skin health products, or whatever you want to call them. But it's more than that. They actually have a bunch of products for your inner health too, as in like your insides, as in your whole immune system, digestive system, endocrine. I think I said that right? Nervous. I mean, not specifically. They just like produce the necessary supplements to help all of those out. Nothing like good old fruits and vegetables, but you'd like a little boost here and there. Same thing with like your hair. It's nothing wrong with, I guess, normal ass shampoo if you're into that. But there's all that extra whack shit in it, and then half the time it doesn't even work that well. So if you want to try something better, Modern Nature, Monat is there for you. You can find out more products or more about the products at mymonat.com/DavidV. So MYMONAT/DAVIDVEE. And if you want to get if you want to go ahead and start loading up that that shopping cart, I suggest you join the VIP program before you do that, because what you get when you join the VIP program is 20% off all retail prices. You get free shipping all the time, and you always get a you always get a little birthday gift and an additional gift if you spend over a certain amount of money. Which won't be hard to do because you probably stock up for the month or two, and you're gonna get you're gonna see that you're gonna want a nice amount of stuff. And they always have sales. You'll be the first to know about these sales and about the newest products that you have first access to them. So it's worth those one-time fee of $20, which you spend $20 on food sometimes. What's $20 really, right? I know when I was like 5, that was crazy. I was rich, right? The good old days. So yeah, go to mymonat.com/DavidV. And if you got any other questions, once again, feel free to DM me at @thehang_podcast or D.Major, D.MAJ0R. All right, back to the podcast. Yes, we are back.
Thank you back.
Yeah, shout outs to Ryan Live for writing in. That's somebody I went to high school with in French class, as a matter of fact, coincidentally, and he was telling me about
Bonsoir, Ryan. Bonsoir.
He was telling me about the teacher and about a fellow student. I don't know why he brought up Jake Waddell, but that's another reason why I ended up like joining the choir, because it was like for some reason my high school, like, everybody did everything, at least like the cool people. Like,
Where you in high school?
It was actually in Virginia.
Oh,
yeah, cause like I said, I like football. Football's bigger over there, and like the football players would also be in like the choir, and like one of my friends
got a bunch of Troy Boltons over
there.
Right,
but that's it. Like I said, like
that's cool though that they did everything.
Certain people like that, right? So yeah, I mean, luckily, like, just shit looked fun, and that's why like football. It's funny because me being Mexican, you think soccer's the thing that I mean, I did, like, that was the first sport.
I wouldn't think that. Only racist people would think that, David.
Well, speaking of racist people, did you know that the first...
What a great segue. I just before you even get into what you're gonna say, speaking of racist people, it was just okay, phenomenal. Go ahead. Speaking of racist people,
when I first I tried out for a football team, like, they tried my kicking skills for field goal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're okay. They're good enough.
Oh, where are you from? Yeah, you might be a good kicker.
Play soccer.
Oh, great.
But yeah, they were right.
Anyway, stereotype rings true, and so.
Yeah, I like soccer too. I like all sports. World Cup, blah blah blah. All, even like golf.
Yeah. I started with soccer when I was a kid, and like European countries, 99% of them play soccer. Serbia's a big soccer place, so like
sure.
I played soccer when I was a kid.
Shout out to John Oblak. I know he's the goalie. I'm pretty sure. I might be fucking it up.
I played soccer for BW Gachi, which is like a big soccer club, like all over Queens. I still see kids with like Gachi jerseys and stuff, cool. So I know it's like around still. And I played for them for like 2 years when I was like 5 and 6, and then I switched to basketball. And I was actually the goalie in soccer too. I played goalie mainly.
Yeah, me too.
And then I switched to basketball because I was a goalie. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll do better with my hands, right?
Nice.
Nah, I wasn't that good. I played basketball for like 4 years. I was okay. And then like after 4 years, all the other kids started to like grow around me. Like I was playing center at first because I was like bigger than most of the kids my age when I was like a little younger. But then when other kids in middle school got like growth spurts to be like 6 feet tall, I did not get the 6 foot tall growth spurt, and they got a lot taller around me. So after 8th grade, I was like, I think I'm done with basketball. And then I put up my jersey.
That's cool though. I mean, there's plenty of European. It's funny, like
there's a lot of Serbian basketball players too.
Yeah, I was gonna say
in the NBA.
If they made like a Europe versus USA team, like whatever game, it'd be pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of Europeans. And Serbians, yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's cool though. Once again, like it's try out different things, and you just you end up going where you would like to go anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cool.
I almost did karate when I was a kid, but then my parents never signed me up. We like went in
okay.
and went in like one day to like see it, and I was like, yeah, I want to do it, and I wanted to do some kind of martial art or like some kind of high intensity cardio thing. Even like as a kid, I think that's like also like what made me want to join this even more was like I wanted something like that at a younger age. So like things we can't get when we're kids, that kind of like
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
we get stuck on, and then like when we're older, we like find something kind of like similar to like feed that desire that we never got.
That's true. Yeah, because it's kind of the same thing. It's just, yeah, but it's like, if you think about it, what's the real difference?
Yeah, my uncle never had like my like mom and her family like didn't have like that much money growing up when they first came here as like immigrants and stuff. So like they didn't have that many toys. Right now, my uncle has a room full of toys. He has like all these like RC cars and like helicopters and shit. He has so many
shit.
cars and like a whole room just with like shelves to the ceiling, all around of just all this like all these like cool toys that he's collected over the years of like his, but it's like his like hobby. It's like his like hobby cars and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. You have something like that? Because I know I have something like that.
Collections of things,
Like,
or
or
like
you just-
something I was wanted. Yeah,
Or like toys.
I was
Certain
wanted.
toys.
So I wanted like flight toys. So I started getting these like birds. I got this like red bird called the Phoenix that like flapped its wings like a bird, and it would fly like a bird. And when I would fly it at the park, other birds would like fly with it. It's really cool. It like tricked the birds, and so it really flies like a bird. It's awesome, but the last one I got stuck on my neighbor's roof. Like I took it out for like a day and it was too windy, and the wind just took it right away and got it on his roof. And that was like, I've like broken other ones, and then I just got this like little drone that also flew away in the wind. So I think I'm just not meant to have flight toys.
Yeah, it's a little hard. You know, depending, I guess, where you live, time of day, the season.
I was like, wow, it can go up really high. And I was like, okay, come back down now. And it went like too high up that it wasn't
shit.
receiving the
Yeah,
signal
yeah.
to stop. Because if it like is like, okay, gas, and then it goes too far, it's still only gonna do the last thing you sent
Wow,
it.
okay.
So it just kept going up, and then I just saw the wind just take it away.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's gone too. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna not buy any more of those.
Yeah, that ends up happening.
I'm irresponsible.
Yeah. I used to do that with like nice shades. Like I always used to have.
Oh
a
yeah,
nice
I've
pair of
lost. I used to I used to
like, that's it.
lose umbrellas like a motherfucker. I lost so many umbrellas. Umbrellas, I always leave places.
Yeah, I think that's you see that. I mean, I was gonna say you see that often, but maybe that's me. I do that too.
Really. I've left umbrellas on trains, planes, automobiles. Yeah.
Yes, that's a pretty common item to just randomly find. And unfortunately, those end up in the middle of the road too. So
I mean, I lost a cool old pair of shades that were like my mom's Ray-Bans from when like in the 80s when like Ray-Bans first came out, before it even said Ray-Ban on the glasses. Those Ray-Bans. And I left those at a friend's apartment, or well, not a friend of a friend's apartment. And I was like as soon as we left, I was like, hey, can you just like find these for me real quick? I think I left them on the windowsill like minutes after leaving. And I was like, I'm not gonna come back for them. I'll get them next time. They never found them. Somebody in that damn apartment's wearing my Ray-Bans, wearing my mother's Ray-Bans, and I never got them back. I was super pissed about it.
yeah, it's fortunate.
That was years ago.
Yeah.
Never see them again.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, people, like I said,
Keep your friends close and your Ray-Bans closer,
yeah,
because they will get snatched up.
yeah. In a way, it's also like, I mean, I know it's my fault why I lost them. So yeah, you know, like now that I don't wear, you know, I'm not willing to ever get one again. But like, I don't know, I kind of move past that. Personally, my own toys, like right now, it's just like just like recording gear.
Recording gear. I saw some meme today that was like, babe, remember the money we were going to use on a house? And he like uncovers her eyes and it's like a whole sound system. That's like some like AV memes that I'm like, that's a good one.
Yeah, sometimes, I like seeing those too, but sometimes that's how much things can cost. Like
I
a
know.
small
Oh my
house.
God. Speakers can be, a whole sound system can be insane.
But it's cool, at least to me. Like if I had that, like, you know, that's the funny thing. Like,
like if this could probably be a meme, like you just wanting like a whole stadium in your house, like
Yeah. Oh my god,
Like,
I would
just
love
have
to
a-
have a whole sound system hook up in my
yeah, that's what I'm
house.
saying. Like just a 2-bedroom house,
Uh-huh.
just like hooked up just to the fullest.
Running sound all throughout, feeding it through
Yeah, like
everything.
into the bathroom. Like I mean,
And then when you need somebody, you just go on the mic and you like route it to the room. You're like, announcement, dinner's done. So can you guys come downstairs? My mom would love that. Instead of like yelling, having like a PA system through the house.
hey, this should be
That should be
you
a
should make it,
standard.
yeah, you should make that
Start a
thing.
business.
Yeah.
That's the business. Damn it, we already said it. Someone else just did it.
Yeah, like,
You can't say the ideas out loud because then someone else takes them.
it's all right. Like I said,
We'll see.
there's a lot of people out there.
Home entertainment.
The cream rises to the
installation.
top.
Yeah. That it does. That it
Yeah,
does.
exactly.
Well,
But yeah, I think home entertainment, you can have that. It's like that's all the thing. Not everybody is gonna get the craziest home entertainment, because honestly, half the people, I don't believe anybody once again, but it's like half the people just do not know anything about anything as far as like how things should sound, and it's like. Obviously, that's just me. Like,
well, that's why
trained.
you got to start the business and EQ it for them.
You're right. Yeah, some type of like I'll come make your house sound pristine, and like you said, you'll hear everybody throughout the whole house. I mean, I could definitely see that being a thing.
But
I think
what
new
if-
houses should be like built like that.
What if you hit the intercom by accident while you're blowing it up in the bathroom?
Oh.
Oh, oh! What do you do
Oh,
then?
okay.
Then you're just embarrassed, and you have guests, company's over. Oh no, company's over. You've had too many shrimps, and now you're in the bathroom, and the cat hit the intercom button.
Yeah, the cats do like going in there with
The
you.
Johnsons are not coming back. They are disturbed.
Yeah, that's funny. That's definitely a good sketch right there. Once again, I gotta start giving these ideas out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny though. I mean, in the future, it's gonna everything's turning to wireless, anyways, from what I see.
Yeah.
So
Wireless
Alexa's
can be
everywhere.
unreliable though.
Yeah, definitely.
It can be very unreliable. Doesn't sync up properly.
Yeah, it's nothing like good old like electric current, I guess.
I was just working, the other day where there's like we had this wireless lighting that was having issues because
Yeah.
it's so unreliable, and sometimes the signal can be like a phone can interfere with it, or like if the signal's not like going between devices fast enough, it all gets screwed up, and it's like. Yeah, so people can push for like wireless things, and it's like you have issues. It's like, yeah, I'd rather just run cable all the way through and just know that this connection is there and that this cable is sending data the way it's supposed to. Where wireless, you can have all kinds of interference issues.
Yeah, hell yeah. I heard that especially like lighting things change very fast. So,
Yeah, there's been
right.
so many new lighting things that have come out, and like I'm not a lighting guy either, but like I work a lot of electrician stuff and have like my friend who's a big lighting guy, John Donker. Shout out to John Donks. John Donker, the man, the myth, the legend. But he's a great lighting guy, and he knows a lot, and he was like telling me like, yeah, wireless is not reliable, which is true, and like wireless sound is also not reliable. Bluetooth sound, you walk away, it sort of starts crackling,
Or like internet connection. Or
Speakers that connect
whatever.
wirelessly that are all trying to play the same thing do not always sync up. We know that firsthand.
Yeah, today I was having a wonderful wireless inconvenience, literally just going in and out. It's like, all right, well, can't just like, reach for the air and fix it.
Yeah, let me clean up this air here to get my
Yeah.
signal cleaner. That's funny. That would be such a funny thing to do. Be like, hey, can you fix the signal? Yeah, let me just
Right.
to just be sassy to somebody.
Right, yeah. Hopefully they have a good sense of humor.
Yeah. Hopefully not the wrong person.
Yeah. But there's always different. It's like in any career or any occupation. I mean, you gotta deal with people.
And you're just trying to like solve their problems. I guess that's why they pay you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how I like to look at every thing you do, like from a McDonald's employee to like a business consultant, whatever the fuck. Like, you're just there to solve the problem. I just want a cheeseburger. Like, I don't want a cheeseburger. Okay, it's $2,
Serving it up.
and I'll give it to you for $2.
And for $3, you can get cheeseburger and fries, small fries.
Actually, McDonald's
Value.
is kind of expensive nowadays, so like you said, fuck McDonald's.
Yeah.
Fucking don't even want to eat that anymore.
Does not sound appealing to me. Does not sound like a treat. Sounds like when you're desperate.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I think it is sometimes. But yeah, have you ever seen that document? I guess it's not a documentary, but it's a movie.
Super Size Me?
Oh, that.
Oh.
But well, I guess I was gonna mention the not documentary, but like biography about Ray Kroc with Michael Keaton.
No.
That's him. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's the thing, and you kind of see how I guess he goes about getting being McDonald's. But yeah, did you see the Super Size Me?
No. But I've heard of it. But I know that it's the guy eats McDonald's for like a month straight.
Yeah, shout out
for
to
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I mean, I want to say shout out to the McDonald's on 14th Street, but that in that movie he went to the McDonald's that I used to go to.
Oh
as a
yeah.
little kid. And you're like, hey, that's the church I was next to.
Now though, I could go for a McGriddle. Pancake
Oh,
as a
McGriddle,
sandwich.
yeah.
That's pretty revolutionary. It's a pancake with the maple syrup built in around your egg.
True.
That's pretty solid.
Yep. For people who want to indulge in that, you should you could do this. You could tell them to change like whatever you like. I personally used to like the egg McMuffin with the real egg, not the foldy.
Oh, you can request that?
Well, that's a thing. Have you ever
Give me the other egg.
Right, yeah, you could request things technically. You could tell I want the real egg and I want the egg McMuffin bread. Not the egg McGriddle bread.
Okay, so
which is the McGriddle pancake, I guess.
Yeah. little pancake circles.
Right. And make the real egg. Not the foldy.
Oh, did your phone go to sleep?
Yeah, I think so. I think it died.
It
I
died.
think it just straight up died.
Isn't it
I think
plugged in?
Yeah, I think that charger is terrible.
Oh.
I think that charger has to go. So shout outs to I'm sorry Ryan Lau, we didn't
Oh no, we
finish.
lost him.
Yeah, or anybody else who tuned in. Thanks for tuning in. It's always nice for people to actually interact. Once again, John was one of those people, and we got to talk plenty about I don't even remember, but yeah. I mean, by the way, shout out for him for tuning in to a solo podcast. I have those sometimes, but luckily I'm finally you can have people over now.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be vaccinated and healthy.
Right. I mean, not that I haven't been having people over, but it's like less of a.
No,
I don't know what.
Less of a risk. You don't feel as like unsafe, and you're not like nervous.
Right. Yeah. That's really what it is.
And then feel guilty later, like I was unsafe, but I'm okay. But I was still being unsafe. But now it's like we're vaccinated, we're safe. Like I feel okay to be out.
Yeah, in a way, like, it's. I personally think it's better for your own. What do you call it? Like your own health, not just like I feel like if you have good mental health, it translates to the physical.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely.
If you're like not scared,
stress hurts your bones. Like
right.
Literally, stress will make your body tense and like make you brittle.
Right. So if you're out here just thinking like, oh shit, like there's something deadly out there that most people are not protected against, I guess you could say. I might not want to, like, participate or I guess whatever. But like you said, whatever you're comfortable. Like you gotta feel comfortable to just be able to go out and about and do things.
But I think rates have improved enough for me that like at first when we were allowed to not wear masks like at the gym, I was still like I'll keep mine on for a little bit at first because I was like, I don't know rates and stuff. But now seeing more news about things getting better, I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable to take it off, and I'm not in places with people for that prolonged amount of time, and we're still maintaining like solid distance. So like I'm not that nervous as I was before when people used to not wear masks and hooked out a little bit like, oh, what's going on here? Can you put on your mask, please? I would get nervous. I would be like, there's 3 people around me, but so like I know there are people trying to breathe, and I get that, and then working out with a mask on is like difficult, and I was nervous, and like but now I'm definitely feeling much better because I know that I'm not going to be able to get deathly ill and pass it on, because I did have a friend unfortunately who passed away from COVID, and he was only 28 years old. So it was very sad, and that made me definitely take this disease seriously.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how like I had a family member too that passed, but and that's how it's like, oh yeah, this is a thing.
This is not made up. This is not just a bad flu. Like sure, it's just a billion times more contagious than a flu. Like it was just a very viral. That's why it's called a virus, because it gets to people virally.
Right.
But yeah, and I had another, my dad's friend's father-in-law also passed away from COVID. Like, given older man, but still, if people wore their masks and like maintain distance, wash their hands, he wouldn't have gotten it. But people were being careless.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, especially that's the thing people gotta understand from the people that don't live in New York, that it's a very densely populated place.
Yeah.
So it's more like
last April in New York was scary.
Yeah.
Last year, April, when the virus was like super bad here, when we were the epicenter of the virus, it was no joke. And
yeah,
so
that was crazy.
It was crazy. We were locked inside.
That's kind of, I mean, I hate to say it, but I wasn't too surprised because once again, it's just...
No, I wasn't surprised either. Oh yeah, when the zombie apocalypse hits, New York is done.
Yeah.
We're done so fast, dude. We got to get out of the city so quick if we want to survive the zombie apocalypse. Because New York, being in any densely populated area, when it starts, awful.
Right.
You got to be out somewhere away in the wilderness.
Better have a helicopter.
And then, see, I know this from watching The Walking Dead. So, like, then after a while, once the zombies get out of the city finally, and then the city's empty, then you go back to the city for a little bit. But then you got to watch out for the herds. The herds.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that world. Do you think it actually could get to that, or something else will happen before?
I don't know. Because, there's been... I've read up on my zombie theory. So there's theory about how like zombies wouldn't like work because they wouldn't have nutrients to give them enough energy to even move their bodies or be able to like bite you or anything, that they would just like fall apart more quickly than people realize.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because they're not really eating or
right.
Yeah.
No, like you said, there's no nutrients to like.
So like like zombies decomposing makes sense of like being like that, but I think it would just happen. I think what the theory is that it would happen faster, and that they wouldn't have strength to be zombies long.
Right, you just gotta survive it out, I guess.
You ever seen the movie? Oh man, what's that movie with? No, it's a zombie movie. It's a funny zombie movie though.
Zombieland.
Oh God, it's called.
Shaun of the Dead.
No, that's a great movie too. But it's Nicholas Hoult is in it.
Oh.
And it's like where he finds love, and then they aren't zombies anymore. Oh, like I'm looking it up. Nicholas Hoult zombie movie.
Yeah, let's see.
Warm Bodies.
Oh, okay, that one. That's right.
It's funny. That's a funny movie.
I've never seen it.
It was cute.
Okay.
He's a zombie who falls in love, and then he slowly starts to be able to talk again and move, and then his heart finally beats, and he's alive. And the way they killed the virus was with love.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen the movie, sorry I spoiled it for you, but it came out in 2013. So
that's what.
Tough.
Oh wow. Okay.
While ago, right?
Yeah. I thought it was more recent.
Nope, 2013.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. I don't know if anybody here hasn't seen I was just trying to think of some classic movie
Oh.
to like spoil. I don't know if you've seen Star Wars, but he's the father. Darth Vader is Anakin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which is, as a kid, like, I was very confused me a lot. Very confused me.
Very confused me
Yeah, that it confused me that much that I couldn't.
that he
speak
couldn't even
anymore.
say it right now.
Yeah. Because I'm like, wait, I don't think I had seen all the older movies, but I'm like, who are these people? Like when they came out when I was a kid, like when the new trilogy came out.
I had an Anakin like plate from the new trilogy. I'd
Right.
never seen. I've still never seen the new trilogy.
Oh, wow.
But my parents had. I don't know where they got it, but I had like a little kid's like Star Wars plate with Anakin with the like helmet on.
Right,
From which one is that even from?
guess
I don't even
it's
know.
like-
and I think Jar Jar Binks is also on it.
What do they call it?
Which episode? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't. Do they call
One?
it episode? Anything?
Yeah. It was
is
episode one.
Yeah, yeah.
He'd be the youngest in one, right?
Right, exactly.
So I guess
With Jar
it's
Jar Binks,
episode
right.
1.
I remember I had an action figure of him.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And then a video game of like racing, because that's what the helmet thing is from.
Mm-hmm.
From Anakin being a racer of those, like, I don't know what they call them, like bike spaceship things. Where they
Can't
race.
tell you. Haven't seen the movie. Haven't seen it. Can't tell you.
Yeah, it's I mean, I guess as far as like a drama and like, oh shit, and fighting, and it's probably not one of the better ones. I mean, I guess it's still cool that they tell everybody the origin, and everybody liked Darth Maul because just the face paint, I guess.
Yeah.
And he had the two swords, the double sword thing. But,
Laser staff, right?
I mean, lightsaber.
Was it like a lightsaber on both ends?
Yeah,
Was it like
yeah,
a staff?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah,
right, laser
yeah.
staff. Yeah. Yeah.
I know what I meant. Like, oh, it's a lightsaber.
Hey, like, come on, you noob. Like,
Yeah. I think you know Samuel L. Jackson like pushed for him to have the purple lightsaber.
yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad, cause good choice. Yeah, and it's I'm a little surprised that somebody like him would be in a Star Wars movie, but it's a Star
Samuel
Wars is a
L.
big deal.
Awesome.
Yeah,
He's bomb.
yeah, that's why. That's another cool thing about those Disney Plus Mandalorian stuff that they got like pretty big stars.
Yeah. Oh my God. The Rock is in some new movie and I saw the preview for it last night when I saw Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Disney must really own The Rock. That like he's in so much Disney. He's in a new movie every month. That man doesn't get a break, and he's working out all the time to maintain his rockness. He doesn't get a break.
Yeah, that's probably all he does is like, man, keep
He's
working
filming
out so I can
non-stop.
keep
They
getting
keep
movies.
putting him in movies.
Yeah, that's kind of the formula. Just stay looking like at the Rock.
Stay looking like a damn boulder.
Yeah, there you go. It's not the Rock anymore.
He's the boulder.
Yeah,
Only The Rock can make The Rock look like a
Yeah.
wimp.
I'm not gonna lie. He was my favorite wrestler growing up,
Yeah.
and then I found out that he played football at the University of Miami, and that was my favorite college football team.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh wow, I had no idea. Good coincidence. But yeah, it's like, I mean, you see it. It's there. There's a football player in it. It's pretty big. I mean, and it's cool that he was like I guess good. I mean, at the end of the day, once again, even though it's real, because all entertainment is real.
No.
It was good to see his like, I guess, showmanship in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you know.
Wrestling. Real wrestling.
Right.
That wrestling, that was real. They were like, yeah, wrestling's fake, like years ago, and everyone's just like, okay, and they still watch it because it's fun. It's
Right.
it's stuntman theater. It's big,
Yeah.
bulky stuntman
And they still have to be athletic.
scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
still fun.
Yeah, it definitely is. And like I remember when I watched it, like it was. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm a grumpy old man. But like, it was better in my days. Back in my days.
Of course it was. Of course it was, Grandpa.
But yeah, they had less boundaries, so it was kind of crazier. Like,
The drama,
and
the script.
yeah,
It
exactly.
was more like a soap opera.
Right, yeah. And as a kid, I'm eating it all up.
Yeah.
Man, I do miss. Everybody miss being a kid, unless unfortunately, I'm sorry if you didn't have a good childhood. But yeah, fun times, right? Hey, any kids listening out there? First of all, don't think about what everything that you hear. And I forgot the first point I was gonna make.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Exactly. There you go. First point. There you
Do
go.
what you love and find a way to make money doing it.
There you go. And now go write a book report on this podcast. So now I'm not gonna tell you what to. Technically, it's not a book report then. Yeah.
It's a podcast report.
Yeah, there you go. Come be our intern. No, we can't do that.
Have you heard? There was this post. There's a new phrasing out there for internships. There are.
Oh, really?
So there's like paid internship. There's like unpaid internship, and now there's a reverse finance internship. You seen that? You know what that
I
is?
heard of that.
You pay them
Yeah, what?
hourly to let you work for them. So you pay them $15 an hour to work for them, not they pay you.
Okay, so.
And then they write you a really nice referral letter.
Oh, okay, that's the reward, huh?
I don't know.
Okay.
It better be at least the minimum. Be a damn referral letter.
Yeah, that sounds.
That sounds like
He
bullshit.
came up with that one. Wow, reverse
Financed internship.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I do wonder who came up with that one.
Some cheap mofos.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, going back to the concept of cream rises to the top, so you might as well do what you want. I guess whoever's doing that must be happy once again. They must be happy for just like I guess scamming people. But hey, that's what's it again? Can't blame humans for having flaws. Also, I'm not the judge to like say who's right or wrong. But yeah, I definitely once again have to go watch this Karate Kid movie because I'm kind of blown away that like
still looking at that. Yep.
You would think that my day would be jam packed with excitement, but I think this is the most exciting part. Nah, I mean, I definitely had a nice day today, but to know that there is a third Karate Kid movie, it's just kind of mind blowing.
Yeah, I still have to watch it too.
I don't believe you. Well, I guess I don't have to now. It's here right in front of me. But cool. Thanks for bringing that.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, I mean, nice. Oh shit. Look at that. I mean, you've been seeing it the whole time right here. I can't point it out, but we've got an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
Once again, anybody listening, I know you're listening, and I've probably asked you like to come on and have a good time and just do the hang. And you see how easy it is to just do an hour and a half.
I honestly didn't realize it was going that long already.
Yeah. So
solid hang.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly the words.
We're here, and this has been a solid hang.
Yes, there you go. Look at that. I should keep that as a soundbite. Put it at the end of every episode. It's funny because while we were doing a sound check, it's not a bad like voiceover voice.
Yeah, I took voiceover class.
Oh shit, that's right. You
I was an acting major, and I took voiceover, and I have like a snippet of like I did a Johnny Walker commercial and like a Beauty and the Beast like mythical narrator type like commercial thing.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. So like what other like I don't even know because I'm just curious like what kind of classes do acting majors take?
We take like standard like regular scene work acting. We took some subtext, learning, other meaning behind what the lines are really saying, what like symbolism and stuff like that, and like numbers in like theater, like every number like really means something, and like why is that thing blue instead of red, or why is it, stuff like that for like subtext. We took combat class. That was really cool, taking like unarmed combat, sword combat with like fencing swords. I forget what they're called at the moment. Freaking.
Sabers?
No, they're not sabers.
No, that's not fencing.
They're called.
Not a pirate.
Oh man.
Yeah, what are they called? Let's see if we can look it up.
I feel like.
Let's see. Are we gonna trust Wikipedia?
As soon as I Google, it's gonna
Right.
come.
That's how it goes.
I'm gonna feel like in.
I have actually pretty bad.
It is
half
called
bad eyesight.
foil. Damn it! It's a foil. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Damn.
saber is an option.
My ex from high school fenced, so I should have known that it was
That's
called
cool.
a foil.
That's funny.
But yeah, we would use the foils.
That's interesting.
What else we take? We took like an auditioning class senior year. We took some
That's
diction,
good.
accents. I know how to do accents.
Oh, okay.
Some like British,
Nice.
Southern.
I like
what other
doing
one we
Southern
did? Like
accents.
we did Russian, Irish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely forgot for acting. That's what it is. That's why the more you grow, like the more I personally see like the good actors, like, and all the different roles that they do. I'm like, oh shit, like, I mean, I'm not I guess now that like I get more into, I guess, the entertainment industry in general, that like I'm able to start seeing like differences between good and bad. No, I don't call them bad, but just not as good yet.
That's such a nice way to put it. I would be like, yeah, that's bad acting. Like, I've seen some bad acting. There's some shows that I watched that I'm like, damn, this show's really good, but that guy, he's not doing great in this role.
Yeah,
Sometimes there's bad acting. Dude, I've worked some bad acting, and it's tough.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I love good acting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Luckily I've worked something good acting. But yeah, you kind of know, like, it doesn't take a genius to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice though. But I mean, it's nice to see it all, because, I mean, I try to learn from it. Not that I'm gonna go out and act, but I feel like it helps eventually. Anyways, like, just kind of knowing and being aware of how like certain things work. Like, even if you're not a musician, just like, I don't know, like, just because you learn to appreciate what you're looking at.
It's another frame of reference for you to like
exactly
look at as a person and be like, oh, that thing connects to this thing in this way, and like your brain just makes connections differently.
Right. Yeah, and it's just funny sometimes, like going to, or like, not that I'm out there like doing surveys, but but like when you go to the performance of any type, different people have different perspectives in a way.
Yeah.
And like different interpretations.
Oh yeah, my mom has seen some of my shows, and she's been like, "Oh my god, this person was my favorite." I'm like, "That's the worst actor in the show."
Right. Things like
Literally
that.
saying, "Oh my god, really? I thought she was so funny." I was like, "No, she's like really that awkward." She's like, "That wasn't a choice." I was like, "No, that wasn't a choice."
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh, that was really funny to have that conversation. Yeah, some people don't know good acting. Yeah. My parents are like, oh, that's nice. They don't really know. No, yeah. My mom watches Hallmark movies. She thinks that's good acting.
I was gonna say, like,
she watches my mom and my sister love The Bachelor. That's like their form of entertainment.
Right.
So like, she doesn't watch blockbuster movies. She doesn't know good. She used to watch All My Children, the soap opera.
Right. Yeah.
That was her. That was her thing. So
Okay.
that's her frame of reference for good acting.
Right, there you go. Exactly. It's all different levels to what you like to do. Like, once again, she's over here having fun.
Not to be a snob. You're right. She's having fun. That's what she thinks is good, and she's enjoying it.
That's cool, because my mom watches like
so
what's that called? Like, not QVC, but like Antique Roadshow, and I'm
Oh.
like, okay.
But at least that isn't bad acting. That's just like seeing cool little trinkets.
Yeah,
I like that stuff.
But like, I can't watch marathons of that. Like,
No, okay. All right. After a couple episodes, it's like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a chest from the 1800s.
and
Who
it
cares?
Costs a lot of money.
And Abraham Lincoln put his coat in it once.
Yeah, right. Yeah, things like that. Right. Although I did see sometimes, like, I did appreciate, once again, like, from my perspective, I'm like, oh, this lady doing, like, the presentation, she's funny. She should be a comedian. Like, it's kind of like she's doing stand-up. And then, like, I think she tells me something like that, like, oh, yeah, like, she's like, she used to be an actor or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
because people
sense.
audition for those shows.
Right, yeah, exactly. Right. It's still on TV. It's still,
Yeah, so many reality TV shows. It's like reality TV, but it's like, no, it's actors auditioning to be on reality TV.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
There's still a little bit of acting in there.
Yeah. I guess acting like yourself, first and foremost. And then they might give you a line or two here and there. But it's cool.
It's 11/11. Make a wish.
Okay. I'm not going to say it because that's not how it works.
Nope.
Right?
Then
Yeah.
it won't come true. I made mine. All right. Awesome.
All right.
Well, my Tinder's not blowing up, so I guess my wish isn't coming true.
All right. I still haven't thought of my wish, but I wish I
Don't say it. Just
yeah.
wish it.
I do, exactly. There you go. But it was actually.
All right. It's 11/12.
Too late.
I hope you did it a second ago.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say something very corny, like my wish came true. We had a very good podcast.
Yay! That's nice. I like that. Oh.
Okay, but I didn't wish that,
Thanks
man.
for-
I knew it was gonna be good.
Aw. Well, thanks for having me anyway.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I know. Listen, I'm not gonna get up again to do to get the camera, but we definitely had a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell them anything about you? Or like, do you want them to find you on Instagram, or do you want them to?
If you'd
No,
like,
anything.
I don't mind. My Instagram is at Kilom.
All right,
That's me,
maybe
Jonathan Kilom.
Maybe get inspired to go to Hooked or wherever you're at. Like,
Follow me on my fitness journey. I post when I go to the gym. You'll see how much I sweat when I'm there. It's great. It's a
which
good
is
time.
What I always think people should be doing. Like, if I don't see them sweating, I'm like, man, you not try hard.
Yeah, for real. If you don't sweat at Hooked, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, or whatever workout
You
you're
have.
doing.
There's no way. Yeah.
Whatever workout it is that
Yeah.
you're doing, you gotta work out. You gotta
Mhm.
work that sweat. And I mean, it's a little nasty technically, but it feels good to me. Like,
Same.
yeah.
No, same. It is a little nasty, but it does feel good.
All right, and it's like,
And on that note,
right. And on that note, go get sweaty, or remember to take your showers and eat your proteins and listen, I'm not your parents. I'm not gonna tell you. But thanks for listening, though.
remember to smoke your cigarettes and drink your whiskey. Don't forget to eat a whole stick of butter. Butter helps grease the arteries, make the blood flow a lot faster.
There you go. You want to have a strong heart, don't you? You gotta work it out. But you guys get what I mean. All right, thanks. Definitely thanks for coming by the way.
Thanks for having
I
me.
keep
It
saying
was a lot
that,
of
but
fun.
Yeah, come by again. You know where I'm at now.
Word.
And this is gonna go on forever, like I like to say. So it will be back. And yeah, keep tuning in, guys. Definitely appreciate. Remember, it's D.MAJ0R. Because D major was already taken.
You said that on the other podcast. I remember when I watched it.
And yeah, we go live, and you saw thanks. Shout out to Ryan Lai. Go follow the podcast, by the way, at _podcast. I'm talking to you, Ryan Lai. Oh, wait, he's not watching, so
Yep.
obviously you're gonna know to go follow. That's all right. I'll tell him. And yeah, we'll keep doing that. Once you guys heard of what's that app, Clubhouse? Have you ever tried that stuff?
I've heard of Clubhouse.
Yeah.
What is that again? That's like another kind of like Discord type thing where you can talk to a bunch of people in like a group.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we'll start doing that. If somebody, I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't know. I'll figure it out.
If you're good at Clubhouse,
Yeah.
please comment.
and then we can have actual people to maybe like not like a literal radio show, but that can evolve into a segment.
Yeah.
So still, we love the interaction. So thank you, thanks to the listeners, thanks to John once again. I keep saying that,
Woo.
but I really mean it. So Appreciate it. Come by next time.
Thank you.
And good night. Any
Thanks for having
finishing
me
words?
on The Hang.
Here you go. That's the soundbite right there.
The Hang with David B.
Oh, I like that. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that show. I know you definitely did. Why do I say I hope? Nah, I do hope. I'm a very hopeful guy. But yeah, thanks for listening or watching. I'm pretty sure you listen more than watch, right? I hope you're not actually like watching the whole time. Even though I appreciate you watching quote unquote on YouTube. But let's be real, like just go live a like not I'm not saying don't listen anymore, but maybe like I don't know, wash your dishes while you listen, or like do a bunch of calculus or whatever you do that you'd like something nice to hear in the background. That's how I usually podcast or listen to podcasts. On a drive or fucking I don't know, doing laundry. Unfortunately, I can't do that while like I make music. Or do some editing or mixing because can't exactly do both at the same time. But yeah, thanks everybody. Just one last shout out, by the way, to Monat Together, the founder of it, John Carlos Osorio, has been on the podcast twice, so go check out the episodes if you want. But yeah, they have a mental health clinic over in Forest Hills, and now will soon be in what's that other place? I always forget, and I've always gone there as a kid, ever since I was a little kid. Jackson Heights. I always forget for some reason. But yeah, go check them out at mindstogetherpc.net, and as well as minds_together_pc on Instagram and Facebook and all the good old social medias. Yeah, go hit them up and just see what options they have for you in case you're into that. It's always nice. It's always nice to talk to people who know how to listen, because not everybody does. All right. Thanks once again. We'll keep the episodes coming. And yeah, remember to go follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Send us messages. Keep tuning into the lives, to the IG lives, because we'll, it's a way for you to be on the podcast in a way. And soon we'll be able to have you on. Hopefully, if what do you call it? Oh God, Clubhouse. If that gets big enough, we'll definitely do that. You just gotta go follow. I gotta figure that shit out too. How to like get you people to take a look. But till then, thanks and see you next time. Or talk to you next time.